You've felt it, the moment when an emotion is so raw, so total that it blacks out everything else. Grief that won't let you eat, love that won't let you sleep, rage that hums in your teeth. And you've noticed something else. You can't stay there. Not because you chose to move on, not because you healed, but because something in the architecture of existence won't let intensity last. The mountain becomes a hill, the hill becomes plains. And eventually, you're left with the background hum of ordinary feeling. Mild sadness, low-grade anxiety, quiet contentment, the emotional weather of a regular life. That erosion isn't weakness, it's physics. There's no rule that says intensity must fade. It's pure statistics. The plains are just overwhelmingly more likely than the peak. That's all entropy is. The tendency of things to drift toward more probable arrangements, more ordinary, more sustainable, more like everything else. Mountains erode the same way, not because something attacks them, because they can't sustain their own height. The peak is unstable. The plains are stable. And time moves only in the direction of relaxation. Your emotions follow the same arrow. The all-consuming purity of fresh feeling is a mountain that cannot hold. Time weathers it, not by force but by probability, until what remains is the rolling, livable plains of ordinary existence. We're not watching chaos invade order, we're watching order finally relax. And that brings us to you. This is why you can't stay at the peak. You can only move in the direction of increasing entropy, the direction where that impossible intensity erodes into something more probable. The all-consuming becomes the occasional pang. The pang becomes the background hum. The hum becomes the texture of ordinary days. You don't choose to feel less. You're pointed that way, like water flowing downhill, like mountains becoming dust. So here's where we land. You wake up every morning with a sense that time is flowing, that the past is gone and the future is coming. And if you pay attention, you'll notice the sharpest feelings you've ever had are now faint weather in the background. Mild sadness where there was devastation, quiet contentment where there was ecstasy, low-grade anxiety where there was terror. That's not emotional failure, that's the arrow of time. You feel time because the cosmos is still unfolding from that initial miracle, still relaxing into disorder. And your inner life follows the same slope, every peak eroding toward the plains, every mountain weathering into something you can actually live on. The arrow of time isn't a law, it's a gift from a mystery we haven't solved. And it's why intensity can't last, why the raw and the pure and the all-consuming always eventually become the background noise of being alive.